My name is Ian Spanier and we're at the Westcott soundstage, and I'm going to show you a really easy one light setup today. For this setup, we're going to use an FJ400 strobe along with a 7-foot silver umbrella. There's also a white option available, but I prefer the silver because I like that little bit of extra pop. We're going to throw some diffusion over that to spread the light out really nice. And then finally, we're going to use 2 of the Glyndewis X-Drop backdrops as our background. What we're creating today is something of the style of some of my assignment work, which typically is either advertising or editorial work. So we've created a mock scene of a model who's going to play a up-and-coming musician, and we're going to do this portrait inside the X-Drop. I've created a little corner in the style of Irving Penn, who's one of my inspirations coming up, and instead of having 2 8x10 walls, which we have to haul into a location, this is a really portable and easy solution, whether you're shooting in a big studio or in a hallway or in an office, wherever you might be, and you can kind of get this set up, put together really easily, and the one light option allows you to come in, set up, get this thing done in 2 minutes, and be good to go. Okay, we finished. Victoria did a great job, and what I want to stress is how this is what I love to call my 2-minute setup. This is the kind of thing that I'll do quite often when I know I might only have 2 minutes to get this portrait done. Typically, I'll use about 40 to 60 minutes to set up, and I just ask for that time more for my own sanity than anything else. But once I get this set up in, I really don't have a lot that I have to do. You get in, you're taking up a very little amount of space. This is something I've used backstage at concerts. I've used it in office buildings. I've used it in people's living rooms, their garages, really any place that I need to create a studio look on location. When working with a big light source like the 7-foot umbrella, the light is spread out so much that you really do have a lot of coverage. At the beginning of the video, you might have noticed I zoomed in to check the catch light in my subject's eyes. That's something I will do even with a big source or a small source. I'll always be looking for the quality of light as well as where that light's hitting and making sure that it's hitting my subject in a very pleasing way. And the reason I was adjusting the light up and down throughout the video was really just based on where my subject's height was. When I changed from standing to seated, I wanted to make sure that I maintained the same quality of light that I was getting when Victoria was standing. So as I make those changes with my subject, I'm going to make changes with the light as well. Make sure you let us know in the comments below about some of your favorite one light setups. I love to change modifiers all the time. I'd love to hear some of the modifiers that you guys use for anything similar to this. Thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this content, please make sure to subscribe below.